There has been a lot of debate lately about private exclusives in our industry, and I honestly understand why. Some agents are skeptical about whether they truly benefit the seller. But for those who know me, you know I am one of the most collaborative agents out there. I believe deeply in co-broking, in working together as a brokerage community, and in giving sellers options. And sometimes a private exclusive combined with a REBNY, which is the Real Estate Board of New York, participant-only listing is absolutely the right strategy. Let me give you a real example. We had a wonderful property that we were bringing to market, a pre-war gem in the perfect Upper East Side location right off Park Avenue. The family had owned it since the 1970s, and while the apartment had incredible moments, it hadn't been renovated in decades. We knew the next buyer would most likely want to do a full renovation. During due diligence, we learned that the building was about to begin a major elevator project. And during that time, no major apartment renovations would be permitted. That created a real challenge. A buyer could purchase the apartment, but then potentially have to wait a fairly long time before starting construction. Our concern was this: if we launched publicly and the apartment sat while buyers processed that information, days on market would start to build. And in Manhattan, days on market can absolutely impact the perception and the value of a property. So we discussed another option with our seller, a private exclusive. Importantly, this was completely our seller's choice. We shared the property broadly within the brokerage community through REBNY channels. The goal was never to keep it in-house or sell it directly ourselves. Actually, just the opposite. The goal was to expose the property to qualified buyers through the agent community while protecting our listing from unnecessary market stigmatization during a very unique circumstance. What happened? We received 2 offers. Both buyers were represented by outside agents, neither one affiliated with Compass. Most importantly, the seller felt so grateful we had presented a strategy designed specifically around her unique situation, one that helped preserve the value of her very special home. That's really the bigger point here. Every property is different. Every seller is different. And our fiduciary responsibility as agents is to our clients, not to a one-size-fits-all approach. Sellers deserve options. They deserve transparency, and they deserve the ability to choose the strategy that feels right for their goals and their circumstances. That's what representation is supposed to look like. Please feel free to reach out with any questions, comments, or concerns.